What's good? It's your boy Carcino here. Talk about it. As you can see, this is Floyd Mayweather's way of responding back to the situation with NBA Youngboy and his daughter Ayana. Don't forget to hit the like button coming through the door. We're about to get into it so everybody can find out what's going on here. Now, we all remember his daughter got arrested just a few days ago. And right after the arrest, for stabbing the girl, and she get posted out. She's trying to rest. She's at his house, in his home. All of a sudden, things took another turn when Floyd Mayweather was basically just ridiculously trashed by NBA Youngboy on an Instagram live where he goes off on him and Kodak Black. And everybody didn't understand why he was doing this. Floyd Mayweather, from what I've been told, has been trying to reach his daughter unsuccessfully, as far as trying to reel her in and get her to leave NBA Youngboy. But she's young. She's out there doing, what she wants to do. And when kids are young and in love and they want to be independent and do their own thing, she has her own place. And these are some of the things that happen, when your father's trying to be a father and go through this scenario that he is nightmarish for a parent. So to respond to this, he did it in typical Floyd Mayweather fashion. What Floyd did is a 50 Cent move. This is something 50 Cent has done throughout his entire life. This is a 50 Cent move that Floyd did right here. Floyd went and grabbed his son Karan and said, okay, we're going to get in the ring and we're going to box. And I'm going to show you some moves. And you see Floyd spending this fatherly time. Don't forget to hit the like button coming through the door, ladies and gentlemen. They wanted to show Floyd spending this fatherly time as he puts in the quotation marks, I don't get to do everything right. I'm not perfect. I just try as hard as I can to be the best father I can be. That was a message to his daughter. To show I am a good father and I do all I can for my kids, and now you get to see him working with his son. And somebody put like, no, he's training him to fight NBA Youngboy. No, that's not the case. He's not trying to train him to fight NBA Youngboy. That's not the case. Uh, no, his son's not going to be a boxer. He's just teaching him some basics. This is going nowhere. It's just, it is what it is. That's the move he used to try to say, hey, I'm not perfect. I just try to be the best father I could be.
Here we go. We bow. So like this. Boom, 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 boom.
Teaching his son the basics.
Check, check, check. Right here, right here. Check, check, check. Right here, right here. Yo, stay with me. Check, 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 check. Right here, right here. Check, check, check. Right here, right here. Check, check, check. Right here, right here.
So
She won't, she won't. We should, boom, 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 boom.
he wants to show Karan some moves, but it was to send a message to his daughter. She see him spending time with the kids, with the sons, and then for the media and everyone else, like, look at Floyd. He's spending time with his son. This changes the narrative of Floyd, go get your daughter. Floyd, what's going on? He's changing the narrative. This is a 50 Cent move. When 50 Cent and his son had issues, and that stuff was all over social media, 50 started posting pictures with his new son, his youngest son, spending all the time doing all these things for him because he knew it was going to aggravate the baby mother and it was going to aggravate Marquise to see the other son getting all the love and he wasn't getting. So
You know, we bow. Something like this. She won't. We should, boom, 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 and boom. Yeah, it's like that. Stay with me. Check, check.
so what do y'all think about this move from Floyd?
Right here, right here.
I would say this is very ungenuine. I think this it's exactly what it was. I just explained it to you. It was a message to his daughter and to the fans and everybody else to let him know, like, oh, look at Floyd, he's a good dad, and all these different things. And because the message under it was the point where he says, I'm not perfect. I just try to be the best dad I could be and do the best job I can do. And he's sending that message to his daughter. And when you're sending these messages out, he's basically saying, I've done what I can, which is true. He's done what he could. Who is somebody better quarantine that dog? I mean, Karan, early on, Floyd always wanted to teach his son how to box. I interviewed him and I asked him about it, and he said, they just not fighters. Because I said, man, aren't you gonna, I know you said you wanted to teach your sons how Roger was teaching Kai how to box. And he was like, they just not interested. He tried, but they weren't into it. He worked with them before when they was little, but they just weren't interested. Their interest is elsewhere. His other son wants to be a rapper. They young, early 20s. They are influenced by the things they see. This is the most publicity NBA Youngboy has right now, out of all his years of rapping, this is the most publicity he has ever had. And what did he get it for? Baby mom getting shanked. Seriously? Is that what you want to be known for in your career? Oh yeah, you can always support my page. I don't have a super chat here. My super chat is my cash app, Carcino, Karceno. All the new people here, hope you subscribe. Daz Diggity, Crybaby James. That's all Daz gonna be saying. Daz Diggity. Well, at least her daddy ain't Crybaby James. I mean, she's young, she's infatuated, probably her first love, and she treated as an adult since she was about 12 or 13 years old. And like I told you, she spoke to me disrespectfully back in 2014 that if this was anybody else's kid, I'd have probably booted them in the fifth row. She has always been the one that was the most like him out of all of them. She's strongly independent. Uh, Very high strong. She's outspoken. She's a good kid, but just they treated her as an adult too much. The mom treated her more like her homegirl than a child that she was raising. I don't know how it went every day from what I see when I saw them together. The way Melissa treats her, she like basically bosses her mom around most of the time. It's different. She feel like they're equals. And this was somebody when she was like 14 years of age, like 14, 15 years old. She's telling her mom what to do, and they dressing up, going to hang out at brunches and with adults, involved in adult conversations and things of that nature. It's just it's a different form, I guess, of parenting, so anybody could look at it and make their own judgments. But I never liked that. In that behavior, this is the type of results you see from that. I just hope they can say that poor girl, and get her away from that guy, because he's no good for her. He's a whole bad energy. You don't need that around you. That wasn't Marco Vega. That was uh if you talking about the one he did on Instagram Live with Ramos, I saw that. The PBC one today when he talked about Keith Thurman like a dog. I saw that. We y'all corona that dog or something? Well, that's what he feels. He was saying a whole bunch of stuff on that thing. Oh yeah, hit the like button. Thank you. That is true. The like button is free. Costs you nothing to hit the like button. Nothing at all. What I didn't understand is, you know, as you see them go through the steps and the routine, and as he's teaching him the of it, his son is almost 21 years of age, and his son has no coordination as far as he has so much to learn. What's coming up on the Patreon? Uh Man, I just put out the NBA interview today. Uh we did the uncut with Takara. Tonight you'll probably get the uncut Melissa Ford. Yep, people don't think, things exist, and I can find things other people don't want found. And they've done a very good job of trying to keep things of hers away. But I found it. So my cash app is Carcino, Karceno. That's how you do it, Ray. Quran is the middle. I think Quran is the middle son. Him and Floyd Jr. I mean, it's too late to teach him now. He would only get hurt. That's mostly like what happened with Shane Mosley's son. Uh, I think Floyd Jr. is the second oldest, and Quran is the oldest. Quran was the firstborn. Then there was Floyd Jr. Well, the third. Zion is who I call Floyd Jr. Boogie. No, I used to see Yaya a lot because Yaya has a different mom. So Miss Melissa was always around. So I used to see her more than I would see Miss Josie. But when all the kids are together, she was like the boss. She's more like Floyd. They both headstrong, and they make their own decisions, want to be bossy. Like they boss stuff a lot. So she's doing if you try to say you can't do this, she gonna fight it. That's just like Floyd. Floyd gonna fight to do stuff his way, the same she gonna do. She is. She's just like Floyd. They have the same personality. The other two boys are older than her, and she bosses them. Like they follow her lead. His son gonna get NBA young boy. I don't think so. I mean, they're not in that life. Young boys from the streets. He grew up broke.
You know, we vibe.
These kids grew up
Two nights in
rich.
it. She boom, she boom. We should boom, okay? Boom, boom, and boom. Yeah, right there.
This kid just lost his mom. You know,
Jab, jab, jab. Right hand, right hand. Jab, jab, jab. Right hand, right hand.
so spending time with his sons right now, he's gonna have to or need that. And Jara, she's young. She's doing like cheerleading and stuff right now.
Jab,
So he needs to be there for them right now.
jab, jab, jab. Right hand,
They need him. They just lost their mom. So
jab. Right hand, right hand.
it's important for them to be around him right now. They need his strength.